Today I have a makeup tutorial for you, and it is all using the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Holy Grail palette. I'm just gonna do a tutorial using this palette, and then at the end I'm gonna give you guys like a little mini review on what I think about it. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'm just gonna jump right in. First, I'm always gonna start off with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. It's my absolute favorite. It conceals my redness and my veins or anything like that I might have on my eyes. Okay, so next up I'm going to go into the palette. So excited. And then I'm going to use the shade Thanks a Latte, and it is right here. I'm just gonna use like a flat shader brush for that. Using Thanks a Latte right there, and I'm just gonna set that primer that I just put on my lids. One of my favorite things about this palette is the fact that it has a mirror. Like, it's so helpful. Next, I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Transition right here, and I'm gonna go in and just use that as my transition color. I love the names of these shades. That's another thing that's just amazing to me. I love the names, they're so great. And I'm just going into my crease like I normally would with any transition color, and I'm actually kind of just laying it on the lid as well. It reminds me a lot of Soft Brown from MAC, but a little bit more deep and a little bit more warm. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the shade Hashtag right here. It's a nice orangey, it's kind of just like a muted orange sort of color. I really love shades like this. It is so pretty, and it's a great color to kind of deepen the transition. And I'm going in with my Morphe M433, one of my favorite brushes of all time, to just set that in the crease. It's just kind of a more defined blending brush. My favorite blending brush of all time. Sticking mainly in the outer V, but kind of bringing in just a little bit when there's less product on the brush. Okay, so next I'm gonna take my fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take this color, Are You Kidding Me? Are You Kitten Me? Are You Kitten Me? That's a cute shade. Y'all know I don't like cats if you watch my Snapchat, but besides the point. And I'm just gonna kind of blend everything together with that shade. It's a little bit kind of neutral. I'm just kind of blending all of that together, just so there's not any harsh lines there. Now taking the color Teddy Bear, which is this nice dark chocolatey fudgy brown color, and I'm gonna take that on just this little pencil blending brush. I'm just gonna apply that to my outer V. Kind of create that V shape. I want it very almondy. Like, I don't want it to be like, I want it to just kind of be very smoked out. So I'm applying that softly because this color is very pigmented, so you don't want to take way too much on your brush at one time. When there's less on your brush, you can kind of go upward and outward a little bit. Just go back and fill in any patchiness. Sometimes, like I find in my crease, it gets a little patchy. So just make sure that it's all even. No patchiness. Next, we're gonna incorporate my favorite color in the whole entire palette, and that is the Wine and Dine shade. It's this nice deep red color. It's so beautiful, and it's a matte. It is so gorgeous and so pigmented. I am in love with it. And I'm gonna pick that up on my blending brush, the same blending brush, and I'm just gonna work it right where this brown ends. And I'm just gonna kind of pat it right there, kind of blend it in so it's a nice transition. And I'm kind of blending it in with that brown. Pat and blend. Kind of gives this nice chocolatey cranberry look to it. See, it kind of brings in some color, and I absolutely love that. Okay, so I feel like that dark chocolate color on the outer V is not dark enough for me, so I'm going to add more. This brush is Life. It's the M515 from Morphe. And I'm gonna dip back into that teddy bear, nice fudgy shade. I feel like when I use a smaller concentrated brush, it just like really concentrates the product way more. So I'm just kind of adding a little bit more on the outer V. I want more of a gradient, blended gradient. I'm going to take this glitter glue, and you guessed it, I'm going to add some glitter. So this is such a gorgeous shade from the palette. This and then Wine and Dine are probably my favorite. I'm going to, so I have that glitter glue on the back of my hand. Don't mind my tan hands right now. And I'm gonna take this cranberry splashed color. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I die. It's perfection. It is so pretty. I'm just gonna take my finger because I feel like that works better with this glitter glue. So I'm going to take the glitter glue on my finger and I'm just gonna add it to my center of my lid, and I'm gonna work towards the inner corner right there. Just kind of patting right there. And then I'm just gonna take my MAC 242 and I'm gonna take the cranberry splash and I'm going to just work it into that brush, tap off the excess, and just apply it to where I applied the glue. You see that color? That color is just pure perfection. Like, it's giving me so much life. If you guys could just see it in real person. OMG, so pretty. It looks a little more orange on camera, but it's definitely more like cranberry red in person. Literally, Cam, you're being so rude. Love court. Yeah, that was for you. Ready for those live snaps. My sister live snaps me, my older sister. Absolutely love her to death. Talked about her before. She will watch my snaps. She'll watch my videos and she'll live snap me and be like doing all these emojis on my face, making fun of me, but it's funny, I laugh at it. I'm gonna kind of blend out any harshness. Just wanna make sure it's even on both sides. So now I'm gonna go back and kind of intensify that outer V. I feel like I want it a little darker, so I'm gonna go back with Teddy Bear again on my pencil brush and just kind of amp up that color. I like to kind of go back and just add more as I go. Now I'm gonna go back in with Wine and Dine and I'm gonna add even more of that shade because I absolutely freaking love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Morphe M433 and I'm gonna dip into transition again, and I'm just going to bring that over the whole look. I kind of want to add a little bit of peachiness, peachy brown up in the top area, blend everything together. I was gonna add tape to make a really clean line when I'm done, but I decided to just go in with a Q-tip and just wipe up the excess shadow. So next I'm gonna add some liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Inglot gel liner. I really do like this product a lot. I think last time I showed you guys, maybe it might have been my first time using it. I really do like it a lot. It's a great gel liner. It's nice and creamy and pigmented. Yeah, I'm gonna go add that really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can tell, I have done the rest of my makeup. So I've done a lot of makeup off camera and I'm gonna show you guys the rest of my look using the palette. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I'm going to be using pretty much the same colors like I always do, but I thought I'd just show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take a clean little pencil brush and I'm going to add the transition shade to my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna use the hashtag color and I'm just gonna pick that up and apply it. You always wanna start with lighter colors and then go darker just so it's not too patchy or anything like that and it's well blended. I'm gonna take a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend those together and dust away anything. I'm gonna go in with Teddy Bear, that dark chocolate fudge shade, and I'm gonna take it on this small little M515 and just apply it to the very outer corner of my eye just to bring that depth. Right there. I'm gonna take in the other blending brush and just blend it. And I'm going to take that cranberry splash color and I'm going to apply it to the center of my lower lash line just to give a little bit of sparkle. Now I'm going back to my pencil brush and I'm picking up more of that Wine and Dine matte cranberry color and I'm going to just kind of infuse those colors together. Then I am going to pop back in and apply that darker color one more time, that teddy bear shade, just to bring in that depth. Again, because it got kind of lost in there, so I'm bringing it back in. I'm all about gradient, depth, and blending. I'm using this MAC pencil that I've used before. It's called Costa Riche. It's the eye kohl. Gorgeous color, especially for this look. Since it's so chocolatey, I decided to apply this one. Now for the brow bone highlight and inner corner, I'm just gonna be mixing in these colors, Crystal and Ploof. Just kidding, Ploof. That's kind of an interesting name. So I'm just going to be mixing those colors and then adding them to my brow bone. Where I like to apply my brow bone highlight is strictly kind of up in the arch right there, right under the arch of the brow. And oh, I just totally got it in my brow. I like it strictly just right in there. Loosely, not strictly, I guess. And I'm going to apply that also to the inner corner of the eye as well. Okay, so I just applied this mascara and I used the Lancome Hypnose Drama. That's what I used and I've absolutely been loving this mascara. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it and it's probably one of my new high-end favorites, definitely next to the Estee Lauder. I almost kind of like it a little bit more than the Estee Lauder, which is crazy because I know I rave about this one. Just want to let you know what I used with this eye look, and then I went over with some lashes that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I'm going to share them in an upcoming haul video and a favorites video. I should have put them in my February favorites, but I'll put them in my probably March favorites. But it's this lash, and it's just from Walmart. It's super cheap. They're like $2 or $3, and I am obsessed with these lashes. They're by the brand Salon Perfect, and it's the style Perfectly Gorgeous, I think, or Perfectly Glamorous. I don't know, but I'll have them in a haul for you guys, and because I'm going to be doing a drugstore haul soon. I just gotta get the stuff first. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips and my hair off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys a review of this palette, so stay tuned. So I just finished my makeup and my hair, and I just wanted to show you guys the finished look. I hope that you guys like it, and yeah, so now I'm gonna talk about the palette and how I feel about it. Okay, so this palette is one of my favorite palettes that I've ever used, hands down. It is awesome. I heard about this through Danielle Ray, and she's one of my YouTube buddies, and she's awesome. She has amazing recommendations, and she was Snapchatting about this palette and said, oh, the pre-launch is about to happen or whatever, and she gave like a discount code. I guess she went to IMATS or something and they gave her the discount code or something, I don't know. And so she said she saw the palette there and she was like, it's bomb, it's awesome, so definitely get it. And so I was like, I'm definitely gonna get it, I trust her opinion. So I ordered it, and whenever the pre-launch was happening, and I'm obsessed. So first we have like this black palette, and it's this size. It's a really good size, it's not too big, not too small. And the material is kind of like a, I don't know how to say, it's like a rubbery sort of material. It reminds me exactly of like the Lorac Pro palettes that they have. I don't know if they're called Pro palettes, Lorac palettes, and it reminds me of those, like that same material. And then you open it up, and it's really thin as well, so it's really easy to travel with or whatever, and it's lightweight, so it's great. So you open it up, and there's a mirror, which is fantastic. I love having mirrors in my palettes. It makes it so much easier. And then you open it up, and then you have actually I don't even know how many, 20 eyeshadows. So you get 20 eyeshadows. I don't even know how much I paid for this. I want to say around $40. I'll link the information down below. But it's the prettiest palette, the prettiest shades. Oh my gosh, a lot of people say that it's a lot like the Morphe 350. And it's similar, but it's got a lot more red shades in there, like right over here. And I absolutely love these shades. My two favorites are probably Wine and Dine and Cranberry Splash, which I use those as you guys could see. But you've got a great array of colors. You have like some cooler browns, you have some warmer browns, some peachy oranges. So you have like 12 shimmer shades, and so that leaves like 8 matte shades. So it's a good kind of balance, but they're absolutely gorgeous colors. Their pigments are amazing, and you guys can just kind of see in my video. It sounds pricey for a palette, but for all that you're getting and all the amazing shades that you get, they're so wearable. I give this palette, I would say, probably like a 9.5 out of 10. Like honestly, this is an amazing palette. The Holy Grail palette, hands down. Awesome. Another thing that I absolutely love about this palette are the names. Like Transition is the perfect transition shade. Cranberry Splash is so cute. Teddy Bear, Brownie Points, On Fleek, How You Doing, Bestie, Awesome Sauce, Thanks a Latte, hashtag Are You Kidding Me, like Jelly, So Jelly, Cool Beans. Like, I think it's just really funny and really cute, and I'm really impressed with this palette. And I actually made like a little video on Instagram if you guys want to check it out, of just, I think it was just like a little video of kind of the swatches and everything. If you guys want to check that out, my Instagram's down below. And they reposted it, which was so cool. That's the first time I think anybody's reposted any of my stuff, so it was really awesome, and it felt really cool that they saw it and reposted it. I really like this palette, and you should get your hands on it. I think it's actually out of stock right now. I want to say, I'm not sure, I have no idea, but I'll link the information down below, and hopefully they will be restocking it. But yeah, I just thought if you got your hands on it, or if you wanted to try it out, then you should just check out my tutorial and see what I do. This is like my go-to look. I got this palette and I just dove right in, and I've been doing like the same eye look with it every time. Like I love incorporating like the orangey browns, and then I like doing like the reds and the browns, and I like just doing all of it. So you can do so many different looks with this palette though. It's so amazing. I love this palette so much, and I hope that you guys liked my tutorial. And that's about it. I'm just kind of doing like a little mini review and sharing with you guys like how I like it. I will say, some of the shadows aren't as pigmented as others. Like Crystal and Poof, like they're pretty good for a brow bone highlight, but they're not my favorite. Like I will still probably go to MAC Nylon and MAC Shroom. Like those are my go-to shades. Like these aren't super pigmented. Like they do the job. Like that's what I used. This is all the shadow I used today. Like I didn't use any other eyeshadow. So so they're really good. They're not bad. They're just kind of powdery, a little bit chalky, like for brow bone shades. So that's not my favorite thing. I think it'd be cool if there was like a little like darker shades. Like if there was maybe a dark brown, that would be really cool. Like darker than the teddy bear color. I think that'd be cool to give a little bit more depth for like darker and deeper skin tones. But yeah, overall, I absolutely love this palette, and you guys should definitely try to get your hands on it. But yeah, that's about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.